She knows what she's doing as well.
Yeah, it's taping.
Okay. All right. I'd like to thank you for allowing me to give this speech here today. I want to introduce myself. My name is Raquel Sava. I am a victim as well as survivor of domestic violence. I wanted to bring some awareness today in my speech. I guess I will start at the beginning. In 2002, I met a very handsome, charming man. And at the time, I didn't see all the warning signs, but little things started where he started to control, such as my friends, seeing my family, keeping me from spending quality time with my children. Then in 2003, we had our first son, which was very quick. We were only 3 months into our relationship, and he wanted me to have his child. Me not knowing that I was becoming a victim of abuse, I did have his son. During the years it escalated. I had, fortunately, online, basically, had gotten my nursing degree because he wouldn't allow me to go into, he didn't want me to go to school because there are other males there and I might find somebody that treated me right. Basically, it escalated from controlling me to demanding things for me to do, and then it transferred on to where I was now working at a women's care center, and I would go into work with bruises or black and blue eyes. And at one point in time during my stay there, I had actually been pulled aside by a fellow coworker, and she had said, "Is someone hurting you at home?" You know, I was surprised, embarrassed, but you know, I said, "I've got everything under control." He just got upset with me because of something I did. Another warning sign. There's nothing that you can do that could cause a man to hurt you or put bruises on you. And escalating on to 2011, we had multiple restraining orders. I tried to escape the home one night. I was body slammed in my neighbor's driveway with trying to get help. Well, I still stayed with him. Another rude eye-opener. I ended up marrying this man 10.5 years after going through this with him. 2014, my biggest fears happened. We were all sitting in our living room watching movies. My sons had a friend over, which was another rare occasion because we weren't allowed to have too many friends or family functions or have people stay overnight because their father wouldn't allow it. That evening, Dan was very irritated. Alcohol was involved because he had been drinking. He then ran from one side of the room over to the other because he thought my child was sassing him. Granted, this was our child together. He then grabbed my son, who was 9 going on 10 in 2 weeks, and choked him. Broke his glasses on his face and broke the couch in half in the process. Well, when EMS came, we were told that if he had 2 more minutes with him, that this child would be on a respirator fighting for his life. That's what it took 11.5 years later for me to leave this man. All the warning signs, now that I know of the warning signs, were there the whole time. I just didn't allow myself to maybe believe it. Maybe I was in denial. I'm not sure. But basically, my son is okay today. We did go through years of counseling. This happened in 2014. Multiple evenings of being woken up with flashlights on me because my children were in fear that their father had gotten in and killed their mother. Today, we're all safe, we're well. There's a restraining order because I did have him arrested. And everyone's doing fine, although it's taken years and years. But basically what I wanted to bring to light is that no one deserves to be harmed. The warning signs are there. If someone controls you, if someone demands things of you, if someone puts bruises on your body, keeps you from your friends and family, those are not right, and you should go the opposite way. Get away from that person. There are advocates out there, such as the place I'm speaking at today. The YWCA will help you in getting out of a relationship, seek counseling for you and your family. They as well will direct you in other places that can be advocates for you. The first thing is get a restraining order. If you don't think the restraining order will work, there are other items that you can also do. Change the locks on your doors, locks on your windows, get motion sensors, security system. But basically, to wrap up my story, there's nothing worth your family or your life because it's too valuable. And to think that somebody will change or that somebody won't hurt your children someday is just not true. I know this from firsthand experience. But I want to thank you for listening to my speech today.
That's great.
It had to be 5 to 7 minutes. I hope it was. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't